Hello and good morning, all. This is Kat, and I'm here to give you peace in your life, control in your home, and to help you learn how to finally love yourself. Today is Tuesday, and we have a 2-layer cake. 2 for Tuesday. 2 layers. We have our morning routine, laundry routine, paper routine if you still have it. If you get rid of that paper routine, you won't have 5, you'll only have 4. But 3 in the morning. For the fourth one, after dinner routine, and then the before bed routine. So 5 little routines, unless you've lost paper. If you don't have any paper, then it's 4 little routines. Okay, and that's it because it's Tuesday, 2-layer cake day. The second layer is our free day. So I hope you're enjoying the beginnings of your free day, but do get your routines done first. Okay. Today we're going to have a little chat about what's on your mind, like we always do on these YouTube channel. I will be greeting you, and I love to do that because you're important to me. If you don't enjoy a live video, then I suggest you go to my Patreon page where you can find recorded videos. That's $5 a month. Or, of course, you can go to my older videos on this channel. They're all true. They're all good. Okay. So, hello to everyone. Hopefully you're getting the notification. I think there's a problem today with notifications with YouTube. I don't know why. I think Jean got a notification earlier. I was on a few minutes earlier and had 4 or 5 people on here who just found me by chance, but Jean got a notification. So I don't know how that's working, but anyway, glad you're here. There are 2 of you on, 1 thumbs up. Thank you so much. And please let me know that you're here, not just lurking, because it looks like we're going to have a very small group today. So lucky you, it's going to be very personal, and I can really help you today. Rebecca came back. Hey, Rebecca. Thanks for the thumbs up. All right. So Rebecca, it's like a personal mentoring session. What's on your mind? The only thing is it's going to be recorded for the whole world to see. So make sure you're asking something that you're happy with that, but I will be happy to answer any questions you have about the Flylady system. Okay, I'm waiting. I'm sure Rebecca is typing away. I think the only other person on here right now is Mr. B, so it's just us 3. Oh, Mr. B's not even on.
I can't find you.
There are 3 people on. Mr. B can't even find me. There's a definite problem today, so it's going to be a small group. Just saw you were on, no notification. Okay, Jackie, like I said, it's going to be a small group because this is late 9-ish, but it's still in the 9-ish time, and I'm here. So what questions do you have about free day, about anything that you want to know about Flylady system?
Who's on there?
Jackie so far and Rebecca, and I don't know who the third person is,
Rebecca
or the
watched
4th.
the video yesterday.
Which video?
Either one. You had 2 videos yesterday. I think because you had 2 videos, they're not notifying anybody today. Ask her if she.
Rebecca,
watched
did
both
you
videos
watch
yesterday.
any of the videos that I put on this channel yesterday? You put 2 on this channel?
Yeah. Ask her.
The live one and the other? You're talking about
We
what?
had 2 lives and an extra video yesterday.
Yeah, I made an extra video
Ask her if
yesterday.
she would watch
So
all
did
3.
any of you watch all 3 of those videos yesterday? And I'm wondering if that's what stopped it from having a
They didn't watch all
notification.
3, that's why they got
The only thing I
notified.
struggle with is making a regular routine with a random work schedule. Okay, Rebecca, we will address that, but I do want to get this little technicality out of the way. I think that YouTube will only notify you if you have only seen 2 videos, but if you've seen 3 videes,
If
that's
they've
it.
notified
They're not
people
going to
3
notify
times.
you. If they've notified you 3 times, they won't notify you for the next time. So that may be what happened. Everybody watched the 3rd video yesterday because I made a private video, or
I need to know
a
if she
actual
watched.
video. So did any of you watch all 3 yesterday? That's my question. Just a yes or a no. That's all I want to have. I've got 6 of you on. Did you watch all 3 videos yesterday? Technical question, and we will get into the Flylady system and how to work it with a random schedule for Rebecca. So I'll just wait. And I know my eyes aren't going in the right direction. I think if I look here, you can see me looking right at you. Unfortunately, that's like looking at a spot on the wall for me. Anybody? Nobody's going to answer, or it's taken a while for it to come through maybe. No new here. Newish 20% are here. Hello. No, I didn't watch all 3. Thank you, Carly. And did you get a notification, Carly? And did you, Rachel, if you're brand new, were you already a subscriber as of yesterday, or did you just subscribe today? Rebecca said, okay, I saw that. All right, let's see. Jackie said, no question, just realized when I got up this morning, it's so much easier to get out of bed when you know you're clean will greet you. Isn't that true? Rebecca watched 2 of them, the last 2. Okay, so then that's not it. Thank you very much for participating in that question and answer. Rachel, you subscribed last week. Thank you, Rachel, and welcome. Okay, we have a very, very small group. Generally, we have anywhere from 50 to 100 people on these lives, so this is going to be pretty cool. I'll be able to answer everything for you. So Carly got a notification when she clicked on it. It said it was removed by you. That's the one I just put on earlier, and I did remove it. So that means it's like delayed. Something's wrong. Something's wrong with YouTube, but that's okay. We'll work on it. Okay, so Rebecca, the only thing you struggle with is making a regular routine with a random work schedule. The answer to that is a planner. A planner. So if you have a planner, then you're going to plan your schedule. You're going to say, okay, this is my schedule. So tell me how you get your schedule. Do you get it a week in advance? That's an important question. Meanwhile, I'll answer somebody else's question and just come back with that answer, Rebecca, and then we'll talk about it. And Carly, I'm so proud of you being a 20%er. No, I didn't watch all 3. Well, I made one on being a 20%er yesterday. Jackie said she realized when she got up it's so much easier to have a clean room. Absolutely is. Rebecca, okay, I saw Rebecca's and Rachel's. Carly said she got, okay, I read that. Hi, Roxy. Jean Gavin said, didn't receive notification the second time. Okay, thank you, Jean.
Finally, I can get on.
Hello, Izzy. And Jackie said, I watched all 3, but didn't see you live in the AM. But, well, this is, you just watched it recorded in the AM? Okay. That's fine. All right. I look pretty tan in this video. I don't know why. Rebecca, yes, I usually get my schedule about a week or 2 in advance. Okay, great. Then Rebecca, take your planner and put your times in. Put your times in. You know, I used to work for the railroad. That was one of my jobs. I worked there for 7 years, over a 10-year period. I did take a leave in the middle with children. And I know what it's like to work random schedules. I worked 3 different schedules in 1 week. 10 to 7, 11 to 8, and then one that was overnight where I got off at 6 in the morning. I can't remember. I think it was 10:30 to 6 a.m. And that was the beginning of my off day, the 6 a.m., which meant I had to sleep on my off day. It was all screwed up. So I totally get what you're going through. So put your schedule in your planner. Plan if you have to sleep, like if you worked overnight, plan your sleep time. Plan your sleep time anyway. Plan your sleep time. Plug in anything that you have, appointments and things like that, and then plan your schedule. So when you first get up, you're going to do your routine. So if you come home and you go to sleep at 4 in the afternoon and you sleep till, I don't know, 10 at night, and you have to be at work at 3 in the morning, then you're going to do your morning routine when you get up at 10 at night. And you're going to go through the things because you have to put your body on some kind of a schedule. But your schedule will be there. So when you first wake up, that's when you do your morning routine, your laundry, your paper routine. Then you go straight into your zone, followed by your basic weekly plan. That's how it works. So plug it in. Make sure you have a day for family and a day for renew your spirit. And sometimes you have to collapse time frames because you're working. Just like a person who works 8 to 5, they still only have time. They don't have the time to do their zone. So you might not have time to do your zone. You may just do your morning routine and not have to do anything else. Go to work, come back, do your laundry, do your paper if you have it, and then maybe break your basic weekly plan up over the week. Like your weekly home blessing hour, break it up over the week and just do 10 minutes of that and maybe that other little thing that you have to do that day. Okay, so that's how you'll do it. And then on your Saturday, whatever that is, then you can do your zone. That's an example of how to do it. Okay, I hope that helps. Let me know. And Izzy didn't get a notification. She likes the color and lighting today. Thanks. Nothing different. Jackie watched later. Cobalt blue looks great. You like that? I love this little dress. Thank you. It's just a little stretchy dress. And it's so fun. I can throw it on over a bathing suit or I can dress it up. Izzy said, question, I have clutter from the gardens. I didn't know where to put it all again. SOS, I know the routines, zones, and basic weekly plan, but this is really getting me down. Blah. Messy mess. Okay, so what kind of messy mess are you talking about? Are you talking about garden debris? Or are you talking about empty pots that you bring on your back room? What are you talking about? Let me know. Happy Nana. I forgot your name. Is it Anna? Good morning. Good morning to you. There's 14 of you on. 4 thumbs up. Appreciate it. I'm looking for more. Rebecca said, I did exactly that for a month and I loved it, but I got sick and my desk got cluttered and I guess it's time to reboot my system. Thank you for your affirmation. Thank you, Rebecca, for telling me that's what you did and that it worked. Sometimes you just need a reminder from little old me, right? So don't try to reboot, just step in where you stepped out, okay? Okay. Anna says yes, that is her name. Tara, good morning, Tara. Thank you, I'm glad you love this color on me. Look at this new growth. White hair breaks off. Did y'all know that? White hair breaks off and I have all this new growth. Try to hide it in my hair. All right, I'm ready for another question, and this is a great time to have that little private chat. So what do you need to know to get your house in order with the Flylady system? Are all of you patrons, by the way? I hope you are. Tell me if you're a patron on the Patreon channel. Let me know. 4 thumbs up still. Why is that? Are you guys having trouble doing that? Doing the thumbs up? Remember, when we have a lot of thumbs up, it helps to share this channel with people who don't know about it. All right, Izzy's a patron. I actually knew that. Thanks, Izzy. Anybody else on here a patron? Going to become a patron. Yes, Jean, what are you waiting for? Come on. Come on. All right. Congratulations for considering doing that. Minty here too. 6 weeks left. We can do this, right? Yes, you can. Rebecca said, how would you meal plan with a random schedule, cooking for one? That is a great question. First of all, cooking for one is a challenge for a lot of people. Hi, Faria. It's a challenge, but you can do it. And the best way to do it, in my opinion, is to utilize your freezer. So make a meal and then buy individual containers, put them in the containers, put the lid on them, and freeze them. So you have frozen meals. So you can get plates that are separated into 3 parts. So you can put your meal and a vegetable and a starch, or maybe you have a soup or a spaghetti. You can put it in a round bowl, but they make those for the freezer. And that way you can cook a meal and have it in there. You don't have to eat that kind of meal every night. But that's how I would start. I would start by having a cooking session of one thing, separating it into maybe 4 or 5 servings or 6, however many it calls for, and freezing those things. You could either eat that thing every day, if that's your personality, or you could say, okay, I'm going to eat that today, and then tomorrow I'm just going to cook, and here's my favorite thing to cook for single people, because Larry and I eat differently. I'm on Weight Watchers, he's on whatever, the Larry Brewer plan. So I make chicken tenderloins a lot. They're individually flash frozen and glazed in a Ziploc bag, so they're in the freezer. I keep tilapia in the freezer, so you can take one out and thaw it like a tilapia, or I take 2 or 3 tenderloins, depending on how big they are, and thaw them and just cook them in a pan, and then I zap some vegetables, and that's my dinner. And you can also zap a potato, or you can make a little pot of grits, or you can make a little pot of rice, and you can freeze rice. I've never frozen grits, but I've kept them in the refrigerator. You know, I'm in the South, so we eat grits with dinner, but you might have grits for breakfast, and maybe you want to pre-cook some bacon and put that in the refrigerator, or buy some pre-cooked bacon so that when you make eggs, you can warm up some bacon, and maybe you've made some grits and you warm up some grits. Or I also keep frozen hash browns in the refrigerator, and you can make hash browns real quick in your pan. I also like sandwiches. I love the little tortillas that you or 2, roll it up. That's a great thing to eat. That's a good dinner or breakfast. So let's see what everybody's saying about making meals for one. I did do a thumbs up. Thank you, Jackie. Roxy, I will be a patron when my place in Flagstaff sells. Fantastic, Roxy. Your pretty pennies, put your name in every time, baby. I can't remember. I think it's Tara. Any tips on how to get future stepchildren peacefully on board with my cleaning system after my signature other and I marry him? His children are 7 and 9. Yes, I have great suggestions. When I married Larry, my stepchildren were 5 and 7. And they just know that it's just like when they go to school and they know the teacher has rules. It's different than at home. It's your rules. And so these are your rules. And you're going to say these are easy things. You just treat them like your children because they are your children. They may be your stepchildren, but they're your children. So you treat them like your children and you say you love them, and you don't just say you love them, you actually love them. You treat them firm but kind. But they have to know that this is you and this is them. They can't push you over, and they'll try. Every kid will, not just stepchildren, all children. So be the firm, kind mama and tell them what you want them to do. They need to know the expectations. Then they need to get recognition for that. Or if they refuse, then there's always going to be a choice that they're making to do it or not to do it, and they're choosing to have some kind of a repercussion, like they lose their screen time or whatever. You have to talk to their daddy about that because these are his children and he may feel differently than you do, and you will have to, that's the fine line with stepchildren. You have to be careful. And if you have a good relationship with their mother, that will be fantastic because you both love these children. It'll make all the difference in the world if you can have a relationship with her regarding the children. I did that with my husband's ex-wife, Sheila. I loved her till the day she died. She was awesome, and she knew I was taking care of her children because we were in different states, and she trusted me. And so that's another thing. I don't know if these are full-time stepchildren or children that you share, but that's very important. I hope that helps. Okay. Let's see here. I see 10 thumbs up. I see 9. Morning, Kat. Hey, Teresa. I'm a patron because you are worth it. You warm the cockles of my heart, Teresa. Izzy said, I cook big for 2. I freeze in 2-cup Pyrex. I just froze chicken noodle soup. Have 12 in the freezer and one serving portions. Yes. I also cook a big Boston butt with barbecue sauce and froze them in 4-ounce portions. Taco meat too. Those are good points. Taco meat is one of the best things because you can make tacos or taco salad or all kind of things. You can mix it with noodles. Homemade pizza. That's true. We cook bacon on Saturday and freeze it for the week. Carly said we'll be signing up for patron today. Yay, Carly! Your channel has already enhanced my life and therefore my family's. That really touches me. Thank you for all you do. Toddler just woke up. We'll have to catch up later. Bye, Carly. That really touches me. That's why I'm here. I'm retired, but this is what I do because I want it to affect your life, enhance your life. That just makes me want to squeeze you, Carly. Yay, Carly, I agree. We all need peace in our home. As he says, Rachel, we'll have to watch recorded later. 3 boys are hungry. Bye, Rach. Yay, Carly, Patricia said. Hi, Patricia. Izzy said, did morning routine, laundry routine, worked in the garden, and now iced coffee and some cat. Yay. I wish I had iced coffee right now. That sounds good. Thank you for the wisdom, Tara said. You're welcome, Tara. Good morning, Patricia. Mr. B put our Patreon channel link up, so if you need it and you're going to be a part of our Force of 1,000, there you go. I'm here. Toddler went back to bed. Awesome, Carly. Should we begin before bed routine straight after completing after dinner routine for Rhea? It's not a bad idea, especially if you get extremely tired and you tend to miss your before bed routine because you've worked up to the very would recommend you do if you're not going anywhere. Why not go ahead and take your shower early? Get your PJs on. Lay out your clothes. Check your planner. Make sure all the dishes are in the dishwasher and the soap is in there. And then before you go to bed, all you have to do is run the dishwasher, lock the house up, close the curtains, go brush your teeth, and go to bed. When you take your shower, I'm assuming you've taken care of your skin. Okay. So yes, I think that's a great idea. And that way, when you do lay down and read to your toddler, and you fall asleep and you wake up with them, pulling on your eye or whatever, and you have to struggle to your bed, you'll be ready for bed. Okay. Your words of wisdom keep me motivated throughout the day. Thank you, Faria. Rebecca, what's a Patreon? Rebecca, Patreon is a system, a channel like YouTube, where I make videos specifically for my patrons. You're called a patron on the Patreon channel. It's a paid-for group, so you pay $5 a month. There are no advertisements. I make videos 5 days a week, so you get 20 videos a month minimum. There are hundreds of videos on there for you to go back and look at, and I make these inspired by God videos. I pray every time I make them, and He gives me inspiration, and almost every time it suits a lot of people. So that's what they are. They're about the Flylady system, but they're also about you and your reflection on the way you do things and the way you feel about things. And they're also videos that you might have asked me to make. Maybe a specific one. I made one on budgets recently. I made one on, today I made one on reviewing how to do the Flylady system. I have a lot of back to basics on there, but I also have other things. I will never, ever, 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 ever release those Patreon videos to YouTube. I know that other people do make Patreon videos. They make them once or twice a week. I make them 5 times a week. They cost the same thing or more. And then they'll turn around and release them to YouTube. I don't know why they would do that. I would never do that. These are specifically for you who pay. Also, as a patron on the Patreon channel, you're available to be mentored by me. I will put my announcement every quarter on there that I'm taking personal mentees. And if you're interested, that's where you sign up for this. It's really, really hard to get to be a mentee because everybody wants to be one. And that's why I don't even put them out on the YouTube channel. They're only on the Patreon channel. I believe that if you're a patron, that you're a force of 1,000. I'm believing for 1,000 patrons by December 31st. And when we have 1,000, that's called a force of 1,000. And all of you will be getting more and more confident doing the Flylady system, more and more able to share with other people how to change their lives. So you become a force of 1,000, you, my patrons, to change the world. Because you're not just in Phoenix or in Los Angeles or in Santa Ana, California, or in Savannah. You're also in the UK and Sweden and South Africa and South America and Canada and Alaska. I mean, you're all over the world, not just the United States, but all over the world. And we can be a force of 1,000 to really help people feel good about themselves and have peace in their life and learn how to love themselves. And I truly believe the hand that rocks the cradle rules the world. And so I believe that you as a parent and as a grandparent and as an aunt can influence children with this system. And so I really, really pray that you come on over for a quarter a video and become a patron. All right, let's see what we've got here. I'm here. Toddler went back to bed. Oh, I read that already. Okay. Izzy said, I tend to collapse, so I do my bedtime routine ASAP. Me too. Teresa said, aw, Kat, dude, I don't wish to give you too many words here, but my oldest has a very serious lung disease, and managing life has always been hard for me. You have been a life changer in our world. Teresa, you guys are making me cry today. Stop it. She's 22 and getting sicker. Oh, I'll keep her in my prayers. My prayer before I found you was that I would be able to manage my life for my other kids, even when she's in the hospital. God bless. And I'm so proud of you, Teresa, because it's not me. It's you. You're doing it. You're doing it. You have the love in your heart and the desire enough to do this for your kids and for yourself, Teresa. And for yourself, because a caretaker needs a lot of care. And so I'm glad. I'm so glad. Rebecca's given me some love. Patricia said, Teresa, I'm praying for your sweet daughter. I think Rebecca's giving Teresa some love. Teresa said, thank you, Izzy. Life is good and God is better. Kat has been beyond helpful. God bless. Jennifer Lynn. Hi, Jennifer Lynn. Good morning from the Bluegrass State, Kentucky. The Patreon vids are the best. Thank you, Jennifer, one of my graduated mentees. There's $10 waiting for you on PayPal, by the way, Jennifer. Go pick that up. Teresa Enzi. Thanks, Patricia. Patricia said, Teresa, I agree with that. Sweet Cat is a life changer, really amazing. Thank you, Patricia. Izzy said, yes, no matter what life throws at us, you have our foundation in God and we have our foundation in God and our routines. That's right. Teresa said, I love that you list them together. I love that you list them together. Foundation in God and routines. I think that's what you mean. That's awesome. Faith and reason. Oh, well, maybe that's it. Is PayPal? Yeah, there's $10 waiting for you over there, girl. Go pick it up. I owe it to you. Teresa said God and routines. That's what I thought you meant. All right. We have 5 more minutes. I've really enjoyed talking to this small little group today. I still love talking to my giant group as well, but it's been fun talking to the 26 of you who are on here. I know there's some lurkers. If you're not a subscriber, I do encourage you to subscribe to this video channel and learn more about it. You can go watch the How to Do the Flylady System for Newbies, and I'm going to put a special video up today that talks a little bit more about me and my current situation. And so that's going to post later on today. Oh, tomorrow. Mr. B's going to put it up tomorrow. We have too much going on today. So he's going to put that up. So if you're new, you might want to watch that. If you're old, you also might want to watch that. Not that you're old. You know what I mean. Yeah. Happy free day. Yes, today is our free day. We didn't talk about it much. So remember when you have a free day, oh, if you subscribe, make sure you hit the little bell with the little things around it that says all. You want that because that way you should, today it didn't work, but most days it does, get a notification every time I go live. Also, my schedule of when I go live is in that video that we're putting up. Oh no, I missed the notification. Hello, Kat and everyone. Hi, Tracy Allen, my friend. One of my mentees as well. Rebecca said, I'm going to check out the Patreon. What are you doing today? What am I doing today on Patreon? Is that what you mean? I don't understand. Or did you just want to know what I'm doing today for my free day? Izzy's going to work on her gardens today. I think that's what you meant. What am I going to do for my free day? Love you, Kat and Mr. B. Thank you, Jackie. Anyway, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure that you hit the little bell. And if you can, share me with your friends. If you have friends who need this, share me with them. I'll love them and take care of them, I promise. I won't abuse them. Okay, what am I doing on my free day? Well, so far, I've made a Patreon video, a YouTube video. Did I make another YouTube video? No, I just made those 2 videos. I've gone live. I've had some issues with the system. I've made my bed, done my morning routine, had breakfast. And when I'm done with this, I'm getting in my car and driving to my mother's to take care of her. And I'm going to drop by my sister's house and leave her a check so that she can pay the man at Mom and Dad's house to fix the generator on Thursday because I won't be there. And when I get home, Larry and I, are you ready for this? You know, we're going on a trip on the 23rd through the 30th. I'll still be doing my lives and I'll still be doing my mentoring during that trip because it's just a part of my life. But I'm going to go through the shelves already in the Henny Bee and downsize. I have canned goods that I'm not going to use now that I'm in here. I have extra spoons and forks and knives that I just don't need. I've got extra cups I don't need. I'm going to minimize in here because it's just small. It all fits, but why? Why have all that stuff when I can have more room? I'd rather have more room to be easy. It's easier to access things. So I don't know if you've ever watched RV channels when people are getting things out of their shelves, but things fall out because they're getting things out. They've just got too much, and I don't need too much. So I'm actually going to begin the downsizing before I go on my journey. So my free day doesn't really exist except that it is fun for me, and I'm going to be doing it with Mr. B, and so that's what I'm going to do. I don't need my nails done. I actually do need my toenails done, but I'm going to wait closer to my vacation so they'll be fresher. No, I don't want you to do them. Mr. B, he's so crazy. He wants to do my toenails. No, he doesn't really want to, trust me. Anyway, what am I going to do? I'm going to go to the store and get some fruit. That's what I'm doing today. So now you know. All right, I've got a little bit more time, so I can talk to you for a bit more. Let's see. Good morning, Christy Stinson. Kit Green, hi Kat, quick question. Would you recommend the Flylady Feather Duster or the Swiffer Duster? I have the Swiffer already, but I've always wanted a Feather Duster by Flylady, and I need what works best. A Flylady Feather Duster is a quality item, and it works so much better than a Swiffer Duster, and you will have it for years and years. Read the instructions and take good care of it. I highly recommend the Flylady Feather Duster. Okay. I got some hugs from Izzy. Mr. B says, love you, Jackie. Patricia said, I have to go finish my morning routine. Ta-ta, joy to you all. Love you, Patricia. Also one of my mentees. Decluttering, awesome, Izzy said. All right, one last thing. Jennifer Lynn. Teresa, I have some serious pulmonary condition. It has recently worsened. I am thankful for what I can do rather than focusing on what I cannot do. Prayers for you and your family. Jennifer, I hope you're okay. Let me know. Izzy said, I love my Flylady Feather Duster. I want another one for upstairs. Kit said, when I had a 2-story house, I had one upstairs, one downstairs. Kit said, thank you so much. She just got them back in stock, so I will definitely be getting one. You're the best. Thank you, Kit. How sweet. Izzy said, the toilet brushes are great too. No rusty bristles. I use the toilet brush here in the Henny Bee. And I use Mrs. Myers here in the Henny Bee. I love Mrs. Myers, just in case you didn't know. I just got 2 more for each bathroom. Awesome. Happy Nana. Anna said, I really need to sort my clothes. How do I do that? That's a whole nother video. Can you ask me that tomorrow? Because it's time for me to go. And basically, you just have to eliminate everything that doesn't fit, that doesn't feel good, that you don't like, and the color's not looking good on you. That's where you start. Then you just take the seasonal clothes and put them in your closet, and then you fill in the holes by only what you need. Purchase only what you need. Now's a great time to buy summer clothes. They're on sale. Christy, do the question, do the closets in the zones have to be decluttered before I can deep clean? Yes, they do. Margaret Rose, just got here. Bummer, Margaret, I'm leaving. All right, sounds good, Anna says. And this is the last one, Jessica. Hi, Jessica, just caught you, morning routine done. And because I'm a bit more in control of my house, I'm taking the time today to work on making my girls' skirts for family pictures. Wonderful. All right, I hope you all have a wonderful free day. It's so nice to meet you, new ones. And, what?
Green says, can you buy Mrs. Myers in store? You have to get it on,
You can buy it on, you can buy it at Grove Collaborative. I have a link, or you can buy it in the store. It's up to you. Zone 3, yes, Zone 3. For those of you who are not on free day, today is Zone 3, the bathroom and one other room. And that's it. All right, girls, have a wonderful day, and always remember that I'll be back tonight at 6-ish, and that you are beautiful.